Okay, so by now we're mixing records together, we're beat matching by ear, we're using the EQs. I just want to show, I'm going to come to looping in a lot more detail in the later lessons, because obviously it is a lot more advanced, well, more intermediate. But I want to show you a looping trick now because it can make beat matching easier. So when you're panicking in a club and the track's running out, but you can't get the beat match right, there's a way around doing that to get you more prepared. So if I play this track, so the key on this one is 9A, that's 7A, that works. The BPM I need to change, not too far out, so it's fine. So what if I want to get the beat match ready, but I don't actually want to bring in this track until the second drop of this track, because I know there's a lot going on in this track and there's a lot going on in this track, and I don't want it to clash. But I want to get my beat matching ready because I don't want this track to get to the end and me not be able to beat match. So what you'd do in this instance is you'd actually loop this track for 1 bar and beat match it while you're waiting for it to get to the end of this track. So if I put these back to normal and press the in button and then press play on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then press the out button on a 1, so it's 1, 2, 1. It's looped it for 4 bars. You can also do this by just pressing that button and it will do the same thing. So you can just press 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And it's going to loop it. Now you can beat match it without this track playing out. So I can beat match it in my ear. Beat match it in my ear, but I don't need to actually play this track out until I'm ready when it gets to the end of this track. So imagine this is at the second drop and now I want to bring it in. I just press exit after this track has dropped, but you must press exit before it gets to the next bar of this track, otherwise the phasing will be off. So once it drops, then you press exit before it gets to the next 1 bar. So it drops, then exit, like it's like a straightaway thing. You don't really need to wait about, and then it will let the rest of the track play, and you've already beat matched it. So there's no sort of messing around. That's just a looping track. That's just a looping a trick that I like to do. If you're relying on your ears to beat match, and sometimes it can be a bit difficult. So I just want to do that one more time. So this is an 8A track that goes with 9A. I want to change the BPM to 128, and I want to loop it for a bar on the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now I know it's harder to beat match on just vocals, so I'm going to wait until this drops to beat match it. But it's just looping anyway, so I'm ready to beat match. I don't need to press play again. This is where I could be doing all effects and stuff, which we're going to come to in the next lessons. But it's already playing, so I just got to wait for the drop. So it's dropped, now I can beat match. So that's beat matched. And then I exit when I want to exit. So I know I can chill out now. I can enjoy the track. My tracks are beat matched. I can bring it in whenever I want and it's going to sound good. And I can just chill out and drop it when I hear a next phase. So there's a phase coming up. That was a phase. So then I exit before the next 1 bar. If it's coming out slightly, you just nudge the jog wheel. You listen to it. And that is mixing with the loop, okay? So just take the pressure off a little bit.